Okay, welcome back, guys. Um, in the previous tutorial, we talked about the brief breakdown and the research. And in this tutorial now, we'll be going into the mood board and mind mapping. So, according to the research we made, we are made to understand that um, our logo is meant for a football team, and the direction we are supposed to go to um, is we using and the big guns of Europe as our reference. So now for we to gather our mood boards, we have to consider. They said the colors are Ogoni, the Ogoniland colors. So let's just search for Ogoni logo. Let's see. I'm trying to gather the mood board. Okay, this is Ogoni people. Yeah, this is their logo or their flag. Okay, so this is the first image on my mood board. Yeah, so this is the first image. So they said the big guns of Europe, let's say European football teams. Okay, these are the European football team. Let's copy this. This is another thing. European football team. I'm just take off this excess. It's just for reference, just to get our mood board to get the right direction to go. Okay, these are the European football team. Then they said, they said the crane bird, the black crowned crane bird. So I said I'll be using the black crowned crane, the flying one actually. So I went with this or this. It's still the same thing. So let me just go with this. So this is the bird I used. What else do we need? What else do we need? All these are based on the research we made. Okay, the research we made is what led us to this mood board. They also said old Toronto Raptor logo. Yes, this is the old Raptor logo. We just pick this. Okay, yeah. So this is the old Toronto Raptor logo. Then they said, and they are to compete in Nigerian Premier League. So let me look for Nigerian Premier League logo. Okay, NPF. Yeah. Okay. This has been just getting my. Then let's look for football jersey. We had to do a mock up of football jersey. So basically, I just looked for some jerseys. Okay, in the design I did, mine had a pattern. So I think this type of jersey will serve well as my reference because it has a pattern on it, and not just you say it has a pattern and not just the regular jersey that is just plain. So let me use this as reference. Okay, also they said young black men, young black men, or young black footballers. Okay, young black footballer. We have the likes of this. We can pick this. We can pick this. Okay, let me open the one I did. We can see some of the other things I used on the. Yeah, then let's look for flying crane bird illustration. Okay, okay, we can see. Okay, this one doesn't have crown, but let's just pick it. So I'm picking this. Let's see if there's any other one that is better. Okay, if you look at this is also better. I mean, this particular one. Yeah, this particular one is actually super cool. Okay, then let me see the mood board here. We can see I used this. Okay, this was the jersey I used. It has patterns. Yeah, basically that's all. So let me just add this bird as the last thing here. So basically, these are the images I used as reference. Okay, now why did I use the Raptor? The Raptor's logo is basically because it was mentioned in the brief that that Raptors is a good example. Say the illustration of the logo, the ball in the hand, which is a basketball. This actually looks like a basketball, but we are not dealing with a basketball game now. And if you look at the Raptors, this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is a dinosaur. He's wearing a jersey. The kicks, the ball, and the name around it. So now they say we are to look at European football teams. The likes of all these teams here, Chelsea. You see, Liverpool. I think Liverpool, Chelsea is a good example because um, they have illustration in it. They have illustration, unlike Bayern Munich that is just kind of abstract, or Barcelona that is kind of abstract. Chelsea is a good example. AVMC is a good example. Man U is a good example. Liverpool is a good example. So basically, yeah. So I'll be using the direction in my logo. I used the Chelsea kind of logo direction. And now let's go to the mind mapping. It says it's for a football team, club. I said football club. Now, when you're talking about football club, the next thing you uh, think of is logo. When you take it of the logo, you think of mascots. Basically, mascot logos are best for football teams, for football clubs. So mascots, mascots. Thinking of mascot, you think of illustration, illustration. So illustration. And in our illustration, we have the black crowned crane bird. We have the black crown crane bird. We have the black crown crane bird. So after the black crown crane bird, what else? What else? From the black crown camber, we have to make it minimal and not too complex. Have to make it minimal with less details or simple. Also, from the black crown cambered, the unique feature of the black crown cambered is the crown. You see, or we can now bring this minimal under illustration. Yes, it can be under illustration. This can go off. Yeah, it can be under illustration. I think basically this is now. You said the football club. You said the mascots. You said the black crown cambered. You said the crown, which is the area of concentration. Now, so basically, what we are designing should be around these two. Around these two should be the black crown cream bed and the crown should be around these two. So, which is what led me to my sketch. Okay, that's what led me to my sketch. Is what I'm coming. I'm trying to dig up the sketch. My sketch is quite simple, and I'll be carrying you guys along in the sketch development process next week. I mean, in the next video. So before then, should you have any question as regards the mind mapping or the mood board creation, how I came about my mood board, like I just explained here, how I came about this mood board, feel free to ask me questions in the comment section. Okay? Should you have no question, then I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Thank you very much for your time.